Hey, I want to show you guys a dupe that I found myself. So what we have here, I'll show you working real quick, and I'll explain it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one gold bar here, and all those handlers are gonna be coming up here as soon as I do that. I want to hold this other gold bar until I see them move that gold bar to the other shelf, and then I'll drop this gold bar. Okay. It might not have got the timing right. Oh, I did. Okay, there we go. And once you have more than two, it's best if you start spreading them out. Um, and you need some on both sides, so I'm going to pull a couple. And just keep spreading them out as you get more. Oh, we got plenty now. And at this point, we could just probably walk away, and then it'll fill this shelf completely full of gold bars. I'm going to stop it real quick. It's a little hard to actually stop it with all these because I have 10 handlers. So we got 10 handlers. They are set to move from this shelf to this shelf and this shelf to this shelf. It's back and forth. And so part of them are starting on one shelf, part of them are starting on the other one first in the list. I don't know how much that matters. So let's get back down to 2 bars. It'd be a little easier just to show you with, say, 5 bars. And you can do this with any stackable item. As far as I can tell, it has to be a stackable item. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just spread out some bars. And I'm going to spread out one there. Honestly, you probably could start off like, that might be enough. We had 5, let's see. All right, we'll just start spreading them out while, okay, they're all on one side. That's not good. All right, let's do that. Yeah, that works. So I'm just dropping one in after they, and if you have at least 5 or 10 of an item, you just keep spreading them out. The handlers are duping the items. There are other ways to dupe items from what I've seen, but I happened to stumble on this, so I thought I'd make a video on this. Yeah, we started with 5. You can tell we already have well more than 5. So, and once a stack hits the whatever the stack limit is, I have a mod that I know it's 50 for this one. You might as well pull that stack and start spreading out other ones. And you'll see that it scales up super quick. And what can you do with these gold bars? You can go sell them at the pawn shop. And I would say the issue with the gold bars is you're going to have to use credit to buy them, which is not desirable. So the next highest thing I know of off the top of my head that you can sell is cauldrons. And if you don't have access to cauldrons yet, then they'll fill that shelf up. They've almost filled it up. And, well, we've pulled more than 2 full shelves. Anyway, the Mark II mixing station is $2,000. The cauldron is 3. Gold bars are 10. It doesn't matter. Like if you don't have money early game and you wanted to dupe, first of all, also if you dupe, it's going to ruin your experience. Don't dupe. I don't know. Do what you want. It's a single player game. You do you. But just realize that that's probably going to ruin your experience. You're not going to have as much fun in the game. But I have way too many hours in this game. This is like my 6th or 7th save. So I had several employees doing a lot at once, and they were working off the same shelf. And I happened to suspect that we were seeing some duping happen. So I set this up as an experiment to see. And I actually could not afford 2 gold bars when I started this. I had to launder some money, and I ended up using the packing stations, and wanted to be able to show you, like, sort of be able to reproduce it easily. But you can dupe product also. Um, so we won't get any duping from, I don't think, from those full stacks. You need both stacks on both sides being interacted with at the same time, basically. And can't be, I don't think that they can be full stacks, because I tried to do unstackable items. I never could dupe them. I was hoping that the handlers could both. Um, so let's start with, like, say 10 of 10 of items, fine, and just put put 3 or 4 on this side, 3 or 4 on this side, and that's probably enough. So we started with 10 of an item, and just keep spreading them out as they come in. And if one side starts getting empty, well, if you keep spreading some out, you won't want to. I don't know if we've actually managed to dupe any quite yet. Let's take. I don't think actually we have. Yeah, we have. Okay. Just keep spreading them out. Need some on both sides. Yeah, there you go. Obviously, there's more than 10. Anyway, that's how that works. I don't know how many handlers you need to really pull this off. Maybe 2 would work. Maybe your odds of it working is less with 2. I did it with 10. Just this is my very first setup to do it. Already pretty much run the save by doing this. You can take all this, sell it to the pawn shop. Anyway, that's how we do it. I showed it to you a few times, and just to look at one of the handlers, they all have the same type of routes. It's just large storage rack to large storage rack, and this one to this one, this one to this one. And then some of them have it the other way, but I don't know how relevant that is. If I was going to set it up again, I'd do half one way and half the other way. Yeah. How many handlers? I don't know. I only have done it with 10, but I'm pretty sure you could do it with 2 with less odds. Like, it might not. You have more frustration trying to do it. You might do it with 4 at the 4 or 5 at the bungalow. But I had access to this. So I just went on and set up 10 because. Anyway, I think that's the proof of concept.